The year that Luke, Diego, and Jeff all started in the academy was kind of a bit of a freak year, to be honest. I had 3 guys that all grabbed my attention right from the beginning and said, hey, pick me, pick me. And anybody else didn't even come close.
Kind of doubted yourself. You weren't really 100% sure. That I hope Clinton decides to keep us around, you know what I mean? You don't really know exactly how you're doing.
It got a little bit old, really, and it was more the challenge of being able to take one a lot further. It seemed like a lot more fun.
Getting them to do things that, I never thought that I would ever be able to do. We want to walk like him, we want to talk like him. We want to be every bit the horseman he is, and we would love to be more. If that's humanly possible, we would love to be that.
The world of horse training is not for the faint of heart. Known to break some of the toughest individuals, no other academy tops the Clinton Anderson Academy. Only a select few have risen to the challenge, dedicated themselves to mastering the method, and have become professional clinicians.
Each guy has a little bit different style how they teach, and that's normal, okay? I don't want them to be exactly like me how we teach. They just have to teach the information correctly and teach it in the correct order and teach the method correctly, but they've got their own unique personality around their style. The academy's been going on 5 or 6 years now, and to be honest, the level of talent of these young people gets higher, which is good for me because I'm getting to pick the best of the best. The highest level of what we're trying to train for.
That really has showed us how to take the method to another advanced level, and that was really, really something else.
There's no hesitation, no doubt. Whatever the problem may be, I have the answer for it, whatever, discipline or event or whatever.
Knowledge as far as just the whole industry, what it really takes to take care of a horse. 2,000 people screaming my name would mean less to me than for him just to say, you know what, good job, mate. That's what I would have done.
I'm very proud to have him represent my name, my company, and if I drop dead tomorrow, and touch wood I won't, but if I did, it's in good hands.
Hi, my name is Diego Gaona. I'm a Clinton Anderson professional clinician. I was raised pretty much all around horses my whole life. My dad pretty much had me on the back of a horse before I could walk. And we grew up doing a lot of rodeo stuff, a lot of roping, and my family's from Mexico, so we did a lot of rodeos in Mexico. My dad was very competitive in the rodeo events, and that kind of led to me trying, as soon as I kind of got of age and everything. When I turned around 12 to 13, that's when I really started to, pursue the competition and really start getting more involved and going to the practices and trying to get better at it. That's pretty much where it all kind of started, was there at those rodeos and just trying to get better as best that I could.
Diego had a great feel around a horse. I noticed that immediately with him. A little bit quiet spoken, kind of shy in the beginning, but watching him with a horse, you could tell that he just had great feel and timing right from the beginning. And horses weren't frightened of him. They would respect him, but they weren't frightened of him.
I decided to apply in Clinton's Academy to kind of pursue my dream as being a horse trainer, working with horses and making a living. I love teaching for sure. It's definitely one thing that I look forward to, especially going to travel and being able to travel and train horses, but also being able to teach, the owners how to train their own horses. That's kind of something that I get off on, and just being able to see those owners, in their face, you can just see the results that they're getting out of their horses. It makes them feel good. So in return, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm, doing my job, so to speak. I came to the academy expecting to be here for 70 weeks. And then at the end of that program, Clinton actually offered for us 3 to stay on and further our education to become professional. Decided to stay on for my professional certification was mainly the big reason was just go big or go home. The education you get here beyond the whole training program is just unreal. I mean, you're constantly surrounded by farriers, vets, I mean, you name it. The ranch manager's constantly asking for help, as far as deworming, vaccinations. You're getting a hands-on knowledge as far as just the whole industry, what it really takes to take care of a horse.
Diego has a very calming effect on people. I hear that all the time, that when people have a lack of confidence or a little bit scared or they're not real confident within themselves, he just kind of settles people down. I'm a lot more kind of in people's face, and Diego is a little bit the opposite of me in that respect. He'll get people to do what he wants, but he's just kind of calm about what he does. So he's very popular with a lot of the ladies that kind of lack that confidence. They feel safe, they feel happy. So he has kind of a calming effect on the student. I'm proud of Diego to be a professional clinician because he has the talent and the communication skills to really help people. And especially the fact, to be perfectly honest with you, that he has the ability to speak 2 different languages. He can speak Spanish and English. He has a lot of things open to him overseas. There is a lot of people south of the border that follow the Downunder Horsemanship method. But quite honestly, hell, I butcher the English language, let alone trying to speak Spanish. Well, Diego can do that. He can go down there to a lot of those places and teach those guys. And we get emails every day, when are you gonna send somebody down here? Well, we've got somebody now.
Being able to speak Spanish will allow me to reach out into Mexico and maybe eventually into Spain.
He's very talented, very genuine, has a great father, great family. He came from a great background and he knows how to walk.
I think my most valuable lesson that I've learned from Clinton is just learning how to break things down into steps. And if I'm having trouble, there's nothing wrong with going back and finding another starting point. I'm sure I'll still come across 1 or 2 that are gonna stump me pretty good, but that's why I have Clinton on speed dial, just in case. I feel pretty confident that with the variety of problem horses that we'll get, especially again out on the road, I feel confident that I can handle those situations.